Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Context Cocktail. My name is Garrett Stone, and I am your host this evening. So, again, we're working with a new setup. We're working with new audio. We're working with new cameras and everything. So we're trying to make sure that we...
Everybody! Are you ready? I brought you a drink.
Oh, thanks! Because it's the Context Cocktail.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Context Cocktail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your other host, Tim Hopkins.
Woo!
So, what is happening, Tim? What's going on? Why are we in such a good mood tonight?
Man, because after a couple weeks of trying to figure out what's going on with the situation, we got to figure it out. And we know what's going on. Also, we are about to be sharing this podcast to our Facebook so some of you guys can get in. So we want to give you guys a moment to just kind of pile in.
Yeah, start trickling in, see what's going on.
Let me find it.
And again, the audio and the video, there's going to be a delay. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out what's going on and how bad the delay is. I think starting next week, we're going to have a new technical advisor to help us with some of this stuff, given that it is starting to become a bigger thing, a bigger deal.
Whatchamado.
Yeah, so we're trying to find some stuff, but specifically, I want to talk about some stuff that's happening within Context Cocktail. What's going on?
Are we going to be able to see the chats from my Facebook? I assume so.
Well, that's just it. If they join the live
video...
they
click in, they're on the Context Cocktail.
Yeah.
That's how the internet works.
Yeah, that's how the internet works.
Got it. I love that we drink for this.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Adam? It's me. I'm your new tech advisor. Adam.
I mean... whilst that would be great, I've already got somebody pegged, my dude.
I love you, though.
I mean, we love you. You could be one of our new mods. Absolutely.
Yo, that's a serious inquiry, though. Do you want to be a moderator for this situation we got going on? You absolutely can if you want. Because I kind of want you to be a guest anyway, because, like, we affiliate you with TNC, like you're our pepper guy or whatever. So if you want to moderate for us...
JP, welcome to the Context Cocktail. Hope you're thirsty, my guy.
I just keep picking up and sipping on it.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Oh, I have a treat!
That's right. We got treats tonight. So,
I'm a modern day housewife.
So we've got names, right? We have a name for you guys. I know it's kind of early because we.
I bet cook it.
There it is.
I bet cookies.
So if you've been following our Facebook page, you'll know that most of our
Oh God.
That's my dog. It's okay. Now, most of our stuff has been finished with the hashtag Stay Thirsty. That's our catchphrase. Stay thirsty. We definitely didn't steal that from Dos Equis.
No. They stole it from us, dude.
But our other thing is you are our little drunks because we're the Context Cocktail and you're drinking us up every Wednesday and Saturday, sometimes Sunday.
Oh yeah, that kind of brings us to the.
That's my segue into what's happening.
As I say, that feels intentional.
It was. So
anyway.
So as the people who have been following the Context Cocktail for a little bit, Taylor, welcome. As the people who have been following the Context Cocktail for a little while know, we were a large podcast with. Oh, Joji, I know you want to play.
And when you say large, you mean quantity of hosts.
Quantity of hosts. We were a large podcast with like 6 to 8 hosts on the regular, right? We no longer have 6 to 8 hosts. It's me and Tim. It's Tim and I. That's it.
To kind of tune that back down for you guys that have been watching when we had the whole big crew. There's no bad blood. Nothing bad happened. There was no falling out.
No, absolutely not.
It was essentially just a bunch of dudes, a bunch of kids, really, us included, who wanted a bunch of different things. And when it came down to the seriousness, they wanted to do other things like music, which is awesome because we do music.
Corey Ball, one of our hosts, he's heavy into music. I think he's working on another EP right now. He's already released, 1, 2 EPs? Something like that.
Yeah. 2 EPs, 2 different bands.
Yeah, but he's crazy into music, so he decided that his time would be better spent focusing on that aspect of his career.
And then Jordan and the other guys wanted to do gaming or some other podcast.
Mary, welcome. Adam, welcome. Destiny, welcome. Avi, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's all my friends I know and love.
But yeah, essentially we just differed in ideals, and we had already set a foundation for the Context Cocktail that kind of deviated from what they wanted. So they just gave it to us and went their way.
Yeah, they said no bad blood, no hard feelings, but we want to spend our time on other things, and you guys can take this and run with it. So here we are. This is the Context Cocktail. And we are your hosts.
Yeah.
That's it.
Two. The only two.
Yep. The 1 and 2. The 2 hosts, you will have us every week. We've changed up the schedule as well. We are now going to be streaming on Wednesdays and Saturdays, for sure. Sometimes we'll be streaming on Sundays if we feel like it, or if we've got something we want to talk about. But that's just a goof around, do whatever we want stream, you know?
I feel like we'll have guests that will only be able to show up on Sunday. Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe Saturday, Sundays will be our guest days, because we want to have a lot of guests on the show.
Yeah.
Just because I think a big part of this podcast is boosting people. Like, boosting people who have things that they are passionate about. Like, I want musicians, I want media producers, I want comedians. If you have something you're passionate about, want to come talk to us and talk about, then I want you on the show. Like, I want you here.
Because the thing is, this is a podcast. We are here to talk about things, and in your ear holes, you will hear them. I know that's really a dumb way of saying it, but like, we want to, not only do we want to take this podcast and have fun with it, so not on Sundays then.
Yes, sometimes on Sundays.
Sometimes Sunday.
Jordan.
But so another thing that I want to do with the guests is not only have our peers on it, like the people that we work with, and like people that we know, but I also want to talk to like people from the school.
That'd be cool.
Like talk to some people from the school. Obviously, we'd have to clean our house first, but you know, before we invite somebody high up in the school to come over to our house and be like, "Hey, let's talk about some stuff." But yeah,
I would just turn that into like a manipulative kind of thing. Like, we invite the dean over.
Oh, God.
It's like, yeah, so how about that A?
Hey, remember when you gave me that B? I think I deserved an A, and here's why. No.
5K a semester. How about a passing grade?
But yeah, so that's what we're going to do with the Context Cocktail.
It's kind of weird, the transition from... Because the Context Cocktail originally started with... You weren't even originally in it.
No, I was not in it at all.
It was me and like the 5 other dudes, and it was just a playful idea, and then it turned into this big thing. And like, I was one of the original members, but I wasn't one of the ones who created the original concept. They just brought me in to bring the concept to life, and we did it for like 2 months, and now it's just like I went from being someone they brought in to co-owning it.
Yeah.
Very
So,
strange.
It's kind of a weird dynamic. It's kind of a weird thing that happened, but it did happen, and we are going to make the most of it.
Yeah, because this is fun. I like doing this.
Yeah.
Especially when the chat isn't completely barren like it is now.
Yeah. If you guys can talk to us,
Yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that,
If you have any
feel free to let us know.
questions, comments, concerns, birthday shout outs.
I made cookies.
Yeah, you made cookies for the podcast.
I put them in the oven, took them out, immediately put them in the freezer because they weren't going to be cool in time. Tried to get the cookie sheet out of the freezer with my bare hands. Forgot they had just gotten out of the oven, and I burned my hand pretty bad.
Yeah, that's bad accurate. You're not that great when it comes to smart stuff, are you?
Nope. But I need to go to the doctor right now. I'm not going to.
We have a podcast to do.
I have other things to do besides these burns on my fingers.
Listen, Lithium Ember, these cookies are pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie.
Actual bomb, dude.
They're actually really good. So for those of you again don't know, streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Twitch.tv/The Context Cocktail.
Everywhere.
YouTube, just Google The Context Cocktail and it'll show up. And then, of course, here on Facebook at The Context Cocktail. I also have created a Twitter account because for some reason we didn't have a Twitter account yet. We have a Twitter account, Cocktail Context. For some reason, it gave me our username backwards. I didn't have a choice, apparently. It didn't want to let me choose for whatever reason. So, there you
Very
go.
weird.
Yeah.
So we're the cocktail context.
I have the cocktail context. We provide context over cocktails. All right, so Tim, what's on the agenda for tonight? What do we got planned for our lovely guests?
Well, I had just talked to you about what I wanted to talk about tonight.
Uh-huh.
And now that we're live,
You don't
I
remember?
can't remember.
I don't remember either. So you guys in the chat should give us something to talk about.
It'll come to me, though.
Yeah, no, it will. So last week, first question, if I may, what conspiracy theories do we believe are true?
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Tim is really big into conspiracy
I
theories.
am, dude. You can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
I think if you don't believe the Illuminati is a real thing, you need to get out from underneath the rock. I'm kind of like, I want to talk about the big ones because the big ones are the ones that everybody like clambers over.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Hit
like,
us
it's like
with it.
9/11, right?
Okay. Now, disclaimer: these are our opinions. None of this is factual. None of this is.
This is
proven.
scientific fact.
Shut up. I'm trying to give us a disclaimer so we don't get sued.
For all legal and liable purposes, I mean everything I'm saying as a scientific fact.
These are just two idiots with alcohol in their systems talking.
No, obviously this is an opinion.
Yeah, it's all opinion piece.
To give you an idea, just to like wrap up the 9/11 thing, our Wi-Fi password is Bush did 9/11
Why would you tell them that?
because they don't know how it's written. But that's our Wi-Fi password. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know.
Nah, maybe. Maybe a little bit.
I don't necessarily believe it. You know, he just did it to scare Americans. I believe that maybe there was a little bit of both parties involved. But I mean, it's I don't know, bro. That's kind of, I don't know. Look it up. Look it up on your own accord. You can believe it or not believe it. I'm not arguing opinions.
So first, the conspiracy theory that our dear friend Tim believes is true is that 9/11 may have been indeed an inside job.
I believe that's perfectly plausible.
Yeah, maybe not the necessary explanation, but it could be possible.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories that I believe are true. I am personally, Area 51.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Okay, they say it's a top secret research center, right? For like weapons testing and stuff like that. Listen, if you think that we're alone in the universe, you're mistaken. Okay?
If you think we are the only anomaly of life in a universe that is
literally infinite.
Yeah, as I say, you can't really underplay the word infinite.
It's
infinitely vast, and we are the one given to life. Retarded.
I think.
Excuse me, that's not very PC.
No.
You're retarded. I mean,
I think for sure there's got to be something at Area 51. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so keen on protecting it. Okay? If it was just a research center, if it was just a top secret research facility for their weapons and stuff, yeah, they'll want to guard it.
I mean, they threatened to shoot up all those kids who showed up
yeah.
to storm it.
But you know what? That turned into a giant peacemaking party.
We're talking about conspiracy theories.
Oh, Corey! Corey!
Oh, Thorn's here too. Thorn!
Corey, thank you. What we're talking about right now? We're talking about conspiracy theories. Corey, I know you've got a piece or two to say on that.
Where are you at with the Illuminati, though? Where are you guys at with the Illuminati? Where's everybody at with the Illuminati?
Let's take it back to the Illuminati.
I want to make sure we're all on the same page because that's important to me. It's a big deal to me.
I do believe that there are people above the government pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Our government is controlled by money. No ifs, ands, or buts.
For sure.
That's facts.
Are they a bunch of lizard people? Probably not.
Probably not. But are they extremely powerful people with incredibly deep pockets? Most definitely.
Are they a cult who's been around since this country has existed?
Like the Freemasons? No, I'm not saying... Excuse me. I'm not saying the Freemasons are a cult. But I am saying that...
They're culty.
They're culty.
Cult-esque, if you will.
Cult-esque, yeah. So... Hey, barely ghosted. 13, finally home. I'm glad that you were able to join us.
That's my girlfriend. She lets me touch her butt.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No?
No. Probably not after today.
Probably not after that. No.
But no, it seems foolish to me to not, at least to some extent, to not believe in the Illuminati seems foolish to me. Because, there are so many powers in the country. Why would... I don't know, man. It's a big conversation, and I don't want to waste the whole podcast talking about the Illuminati. But to me, if you just do some research that's beyond the supernatural part of it, it all makes sense, and it's all something that, if you were a human in power and did not know how to contain that power, you would do. Because it's a human thing to do.
It's a very human thing. I heard that's my girlfriend, and it glitched completely, and my signal dropped. Oh, good. You are saved, my guy.
Saved by the bell. The Illuminati does exist, and I believe it spans across the world, just not America. Yeah, I mean all right, now we're getting
not just America.
Yeah. We're getting into the meta aspect of it now, because the UN, come on, baby,
come on, that's the United Nations. That's the government of the world, right? Pretty much. That's the world government. So if you think that they haven't been bought out too, you're lying.
I don't know. Like I say, I don't want to spend the whole podcast on the Illuminati. However, just do the most minuscule research.
No, dude. Okay, talking about conspiracy theories and stuff that is true. Oh God, what was it? On Netflix, that documentary series, The Family, right? It's all about the religious organization that is in charge of, that's in charge of the National Prayer Breakfast. Right? You know the National Prayer Breakfast?
Not at all.
Okay, the National Prayer Breakfast is a thing every... Dustin, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, Wachter.
Dustin Kyle Wachter. I used to work with him. And then he
Wachter!
So, The Family was this documentary series about this religious organization that's in charge of the National Prayer Breakfast. For those of you who know, it's the National Prayer Breakfast. They do it every year, and the president and all these government officials come and they pray, right? It seems like a normal thing to do because
it seems terrifying.
Well, but see, that's just it. America was founded on, the whole principle of religious freedom. But,
that's fine.
But yet, there is an outside organization that has influenced all these politicians to do this prayer thing, right? Every president has done it since like Eisenhower, right? So it's a big deal, and it's real. Like it's a thing. They did research. Once the cameras go off, who knows what the hell they talk about? You know, you're right. We talk about a lot of stuff. But it's true. If you have not watched it, if you have Netflix, which I know all of you do, because
Who doesn't?
who doesn't?
Who uses mainstream TV?
Who uses cable anymore? I pay for Netflix and Hulu, and I got all the shows I could ever need.
Trust me, dude. I worked for AT&T for like a year. No one's buying AT&T.
No. Go watch The Family on Netflix, okay? Please, if you want to talk about a conspiracy theory that is proven and that is real, go watch that. It'll blow your mind how deep this organization actually is entrenched into the government.
The Illuma Boys?
It's almost like the Illuminati. They don't have the pockets though. Like they have the pockets that they've got money. But I don't know where it comes from, right? And there's this whole guy. He wrote 2 books on it. Cable TV is for sheep. You right. Honestly though, it really is. If you still buy cable TV, you're just losing, man.
Welcome back, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hold on. The timing for that's not right. Sarah, I was talking to AJ. The timing was weird. You had just walked in. Then I said, you know what? You understand. Therefore, it's all good. Hey, Sarah.
That was my lovely girlfriend coming in, and I think she was getting her Sprite that I put in the fridge.
I do believe so.
Yes.
Disclaimer, if you were listening previously, that is not the butt that I touch. That is the butt he touches.
It's my butt. What?
We got some slick shade on the cast tonight, boy. Actually, I have no clue, to be honest.
No, it's pretty accurate.
It was a sneak diss.
The conspiracy cocktail. I mean, you're right. I mean, that's what tonight is, pretty much.
I'm here for it. Like, I would love to create a conspiracy theory revolving around USM. I think they're all in a cult together.
The Golden Leaf Society.
What the hell is that?
It's an actual, like, secret society on USM's campus.
So that's a cult.
I know. There is a cult.
That's a cult. I think frats and sororities, all cults. It's all part of a greater picture. It's a cult.
It is, dude.
Not the cool kind, like on American Horror Story.
Yeah, not
somebody that was watching on Facebook was in a sorority or a frat, because as soon as I said they were in a cult,
boom,
they
left.
You are in a cult. Confirmed.
I mean, pretty much. But no, it's like there's a secret society at USM. It's called the Golden Leaf Society.
Golden? That's not even a cool name.
Yeah, but I mean, they donate money and they do good things and stuff like that. But
I would name it the We Kill People Society. Just be blatant. Like, don't be under the rug about it. Don't be like the Nice People Society and you're a cult. Like, just be, balls to the wall, dude. Just name yourself something. The Murder Bag Boys. Like, name yourself something cool. That's what I do.
Yes. Okay. So.
Oh, are you looking it up?
Yeah, believing it to be a fraternity. Okay, so.
1877.
Yeah, they've been
That's
around.
Cult.
Okay,
That's
so
cult.
equally mysterious. So there was an appearance in November of a large decorative stone on the lawn of Danforth Chapel. You know that chapel next to the big circle, like next to the big fountain.
Little baby chapel.
The little baby chapel.
Yeah.
If the tree in front of that chapel, there's a giant stone with a plaque that has a golden leaf in it, and it's 1877 on it.
They killed people.
Okay, the rock-born emblem with a leaf surrounded by 7 stars in the date 1877. Believing it to be a fraternity prank, Union and Programs Director Barbara Ross conducted a little detective work and discovered the existence of an organization calling itself the Gold Leaf.
Anthony James Alamand. Earth is a science.
AJ, long time no see, my guy.
No, Earth AJ is the butt that I touched. This can't be AJ. That's a guy.
This is Anthony James Alamand. He used to be one of our land. He used to be one of our tenants at the trailer that we have on our property. He's his parents rented from us, and he used to come over and we used to play in Hot Wheels in the giant. We used to play with our cars, like Matchbox cars, in the giant clay pit that we had in our backyard.
I've never touched his butt. Can't be AJ.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Earth is a science experiment gone wrong.
If I touch your butt,
calm down there, Nemo. No need to touch the butt.
I mean, it's all up for debate, you know?
All right. So it's the existence of an organization. What it do, boo? All right. An organization calling itself the Gold Leaf. A group of individuals, according to one of the society's letters, has taken an oath to commit itself to the betterment of the University of Southern Mississippi. Other individuals and groups on campus also began to receive correspondence from the Gold Leaf, usually accompanied by a check, usually for $777.77. Apparently, the significance of the number 7 derived from the 227 students and 17 faculty members present at the school's opening on September 18th, 1912. The date 1877 possibly reflected the origin of the Mississippi Teachers Association. Our mission is being accomplished through the making of financial and other gifts to individuals associated with the university whom we believe bring honor to the university through their work and lives. Membership in the Gold Leaf is and will always remain anonymous so that the focus of the gift will be on the recipient.
I am so bored. That's lame.
It's lame, yeah. I mean, so they're not like a weird secret society.
Yeah, because they're not telling you what they do behind the curriculum.
I feel all colleges are in bed together that come together to think of a way to take advantage of student loans and gouge prices for textbooks and have some stake in the Illuminati. Where does the majority of colleges get their funding?
They come together.
The government.
Right now.
Fair, right?
Over money.
We also have another comment that says, how much y'all want to bet that SGA has something to do with the Gold Leaf Society?
Who the hell is SGA?
Student Government Association. Absolutely. Everybody in SGA is probably the Gold Leaf Society. Think about it. How many of those people do you see walking around campus? Oh, we're so proud to be Golden Eagles. Oh, we're so great. It's so happy. USM, 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 USM.
I just call those sociopaths, to be honest. I need a reload. You need a reload?
I'm out. I'm out. It's the Context Cocktail with no cocktails. But yeah, most definitely. I think that for sure, most colleges, I mean, all colleges overcharge. I mean, there's absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I mean, yeah, I understand we have to pay for the students, or for the teachers' salaries, and I understand that we got to pay for the workers and everything. And yeah, they get grants and stuff, but I mean, come on. If you take, I mean, how many students do we have on campus right now? Like USM enrollment? I mean,
Punch.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, the current enrollment at USM is 14,554 students.
Make sure to keep the label away from the camera. No free promo.
No free promos. All right, so let's do a little math. All right, we're getting scientific on this podcast. All right, so 14,554 students times so per semester, right? Tuition is like $5,000.
Yep, right about it. Like 48, 49.
So per semester from each student, and this is just tuition. This is not including room and board. This is not including books. This is not including any of the course fees. This is just tuition. Per semester, they are pulling in $72 million.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got pretty big mad when I got big mad at you when I saw that number pop.
Right?
I saw 72. Like I literally called you bitch because I got so mad.
$72,770,000 is approximately. Now keep in mind, tuition goes up every semester, pretty much.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking
14,500 students, and you're pulling in almost $73 million a semester.
Charging me a blood sacrifice by the time I'm ready to graduate.
Well, that's what the sororities.
You want your degree?
That's the sororities are for.
Sacrifice this goat.
That's what the sororities and fraternities are for.
I'd rather kill myself. You know what? We're on 3 different platforms that are
mathematical, not scientific. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. We were getting all mathematical up in this podcast. So
I want to know what you guys' favorite conspiracy theories are.
Yeah, let's hear from you guys.
Like,
so Kari, I know that you definitely know about some conspiracy theories. I remember you used to talk about conspiracy theories. What's your favorite one? Lithium member. Calm down there, Nemo. No need to touch the butt. Listen, we'll touch. I know we already talked about that, but we'll touch whatever butts we want to touch.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Touching.
We also have a comment that says resent the sorority fraternity comment. I
Man.
agree. Here's the thing. I believe that sororities and fraternities have their place. I truly do. Like, honestly, for networking, they're unbelievable. They're unbelievable networking.
I mean, yeah. Ugh.
They hardly ever build those new buildings with the money they take in. Yeah, absolutely. It took them like 4 years since I started school to finish up that Joseph Green Hall. It's nice on the inside.
No, listen, bro.
It's nice, but
Listen, bro.
jeez, man.
This last semester, in between semesters, before we came back for fall break,
Yeah.
I heard dozens and dozens of people, teachers included, saying the money they were getting in between semesters was going towards a new freaking parking lot for the students. Now, some of you who don't go to USM,
Nah.
that sounds like nothing to you. For us, it is life and death. We literally call the parking lots they make us park in Egypt, because they're so far away
Yeah, they're
from
almost-
anything.
They're so far.
You know what they built? You know what they built instead? A freaking volleyball
Okay.
volleyball court, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Brett Favre donated a lot of the money to that volleyball field.
I'm so pissed.
Because here's the thing. They built an entirely new volleyball facility, right? That volleyball facility was mostly paid for by Brett Favre because his daughter goes to volleyball. His daughter plays volleyball. But you know what they did? They took away half of the biggest lot on campus. In the middle of campus, they took away half of the biggest lot to create this. So they took away half of our parking to make a volleyball field that... Honestly, here's the thing. A lot of our student athletes are underappreciated. The soccer teams, the volleyball teams, like the smaller teams are vastly underappreciated, right? However, because they're underappreciated, nobody goes to the games. So why are we spending all this money on a brand new facility? I understand the need that, yes, there should be a facility there. There should be a nice facility for them. But to spend all that money and take away half of our parking to do so, yes. And now, Brett is not the sole donor. No. Nor is he donating the most. Okay. So there are a lot of donors and there's a lot of things happening. But I think from what I understand, Brett Favre was the person that kind of kicked it off. He's like, my daughter's playing volleyball. Here's something to get y'all started, right?
I just wanted a parking lot, bro.
I want a parking lot.
That's what I wanted.
But they're also all those abandoned apartments down like on Sorority Row, right? They're tearing all those down, or they're renovating them, or they're doing something
to build a new snack bar. Because why would they build something useful?
Hey, oh no, they're tearing them down. So they are in fact tearing them down. I don't know what they're gonna put there, but they are tearing them down.
I'm so pissed.
Here's the thing, college. This is a whole other podcast that we really shouldn't get into, but for the most part, college.
Let's just skim it.
For the most part, college is a joke. There are useful things that you do learn things by going to college. You do, absolutely.
Like how to not save money.
Well, yeah, I mean, but also like I have learned a lot about media production from my classes, right? So there are benefits to going to college, but also they charge you way too much. The parking is crap, and there's just no. It's just sometimes you wonder if it's worth it. The physical plant social medias might have information on them. Okay, so yeah, so we could look into that and see exactly what they're doing.
I don't know, man.
Okay, let's get back to the conspiracy theories.
Beast Boy.
Hey, Beastly Boy 52, what it do, my guy? Alex Jones said it best. Parallel dimensions that exist right next to ours.
What the hell are you talking about?
Conspiracy theories. Here's the thing. I believe space and time. That's a whole quantum mechanics and quantum physics and quantum entanglement. There's a whole bunch of howdy-doody stuff that it could be very possible. I mean...
Multiple dimensions?
I mean, it could. My favorite conspiracy theory is not groundbreaking society stuff, but universal stuff. My favorite theory is that when we die, we're not supposed to. Instead, we just move to another dimension where we didn't die, but thought we did.
Hello?
We're in the Matrix.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
So your favorite theory, when we die, when we die when we're not supposed to. Oh, so basically it's like a respawn, just somewhere else.
I play Halo, bitch. I'm good at that. Man, you can't stop me.
On the note of college, why do some people shit on trade skills?
Oh, that's an easy one, bro. Because
Society.
up until recently, the market for them was garbage. So, like, the payout wasn't as good, and the job demand was mediocre at best. And everybody at the time thought the only way to make real money and the only way to get a guaranteed job is to get a diploma in hand. However, now, recently, we are living in a time where people want kids to stop going to college and pick up trade skills because the demand for trade skill jobs are exponentially higher than they've ever been before. Did you know this?
Yes, absolutely. No. Because our society has been so conditioned to believe that you need a college degree to do anything. Because most of the jobs that people want, they now require you to have college degrees. But that means that everybody's thinking about, oh, I got to go to college, oh, I got to get a degree, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got all these people. You need welders, right? Welding, kids, listen. You can make bank.
Like $21 to $23 an hour.
Right? Mechanics, right? If you become a mechanic, right? Working at frickin' Dodge or whatever, right? You can make some good money.
EMTs make $16 to $18 an hour, and all they do, well, I mean, I can't say all they do. They do a lot.
I mean, but
you ride in a car. What?
But like EMTs, you don't have all you need really for that is an associate's degree, right? You don't need a bachelor's.
So EMT is like, yeah. Like the school, like you. In some cases, if you're not going to be a paramedic, you can do it in like 4 months or like 2 semesters.
Yeah. So there's absolutely no. People do crap on trade skills, but here's the thing. I personally, there is so much worth in learning trades. Right, carpentry.
Now.
Yeah, now there is like carpentry, welding, like EMT work or like electrical engineering.
Holy shit!
Like if you become an electrician, dude.
If you become an electrician, you have a job until the day you retire.
Yeah, you do not have to worry about money. You won't have to worry about money. It's hard work, but if you know electrics and you can do electric work, dude, you can. I mean, my grandfather was an electrician. He was an electrician in the Seabees. Right? After he got out of the Seabees, okay? After he got out of the Seabees, he got his degree. And then he got his master's to teach electrical engineering. But he was in the Seabees. Like once he got out of high school, he joined the military. He joined the Seabees. It's incredible. So you never have to worry about not having it. Your wife can vouch for the mechanic one not being as big as they make it out to be in pay. Shit generally sucks in workplace. If you do your job well, they just take advantage of you. Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
That's a workplace decision. Yeah. Not that it's like her choosing to get stepped on or whatever. It's just I think it's more or less like that's a higher up department thing. Like I'm pretty sure she picked it. It's such a cop out response. Like I'm pretty sure there's a shop out there who would appreciate her for everything that she's worth. But, there are just shitty people out there.
Yeah.
But to backpedal to the original question and give it a finite answer before we move along, trade schools are where it's at right now. You're paying a fraction of university costs for jobs that are in higher demand than they have literally ever been, for work that will last you the rest of your life. And the pay's not bad. I mean, it's above what you're going to make without a degree at all. Like... You ask me, it's worth it. I say go to trade school, especially if you don't know what you want to do in a university. Like, if you're not sure what path you want to take in a university, go to trade school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, those classes still count. And if you change your mind later and you're like, oh, I do want a degree. Well, now you have classes going towards that degree, and you've got a kick-ass job to help you pay off your college loans while you're getting that degree. Like, there's no point in not going to trade school now.
Yeah.
But it falls back on you. It's purely societal.
Amber Lee Conklin, thank you. I work for an electrician. We run an electrical school in the evenings. Yeah, see? So, I mean, absolutely. And then backtracking to, like, the conspiracy thing. Yes and no. Like, if you die from a mugging when you're supposed to die in a car crash, you'll wake up the same day. And you'll have a sick dream you can't remember. Instead of going down an alley, you now go past it and you survive. So, yeah. So, it's kind of like a...
It's like string theory. It's like a weird deviant.
It's like a weird deviant of string theory, but also it's kind of like in a video game when you make a bad decision, it takes you back to your last save point. Whenever you sleep at night, it's a save point.
Yeah, my girlfriend made me play this. Well, she didn't make me play, but we played this game together called Heavy Rain. It's just like that. Like it's a whodunit kind of murder solving kind of game. It's really good. I recommend it. And like if you make a decision and like you die or one of the main characters die, it literally traces you back.
Oh.
And you have to like.
Gotcha, AJ.
You have to play it from that point until you get it right. So yeah, what's her name? Kari?
His name. Kari.
His dude name? Guy name? Kari. I recommend if you haven't played Heavy Rain, I recommend playing it because it's pretty much just like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's really sick.
Yeah. Okay. So Amber, you're AJ's sister. You're cool.
Oh, I think I've spoken to her before.
No,
I don't. I think I was there when she was speaking to someone else.
You were there.
But I was in the room. So basically, I was a key part of that conversation.
There you go. There you go. That's what deja vu is. It's where you died and started at your last save. Brianna, don't mess with my mind like that, please. I don't need it.
Yo, don't tell me that, bro.
False. There are multiple endings.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the very end of the game. I'm talking about throughout the game where you screw up, get shot in the face, and then it takes you back and you start from that point again. You got to figure it out another way. Stop harassing me on my podcast. My friends are here. Stop embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Mom. What are we doing, Evan? We're talking about anything and everything.
Heroin.
We're not doing heroin. Shut up. I have friends and family watching this.
Oh, fair.
We're not doing heroin.
Disclaimer. We are doing heroin.
Shut up. No, unless you call these unless cookies are heroin, we're not doing heroin. But if you want to call cookies heroin, because they're incredibly addicting, then maybe.
They're bomb cookies, bro. Last time I made them, they were like halfway goop, and now they're like, you hear that crispness? You hear that crispness?
Yeah. Bah. Hear the crisp?
It's good stuff, dude.
You know what? Next stream, we're gonna have to do a
brownies.
We have to do brownies.
Oh, I fucking love brownies.
I love brownies, dude. Branna, don't give me those eyeballs. Stop it. We're not doing drugs.
Tim supporting all the good, bad decisions. Good on you, bro. I really appreciate that, man. If you were here the other day, we were talking about all the stuff we're getting into.
Why do we have heroin in the cookies? We don't have heroin. Stop it.
We do. No. No, but
don't make me hit you on camera.
It'll be documented. But no, man. We have a lot of stuff going on. I'm about to launch my solo YouTube channel. Yeah. He's got stuff going on. TNC's about to come back. We're literally looking at footage for our next video right now. Like, we got stuff in the moves, so keep up, Evan. Yeah. We got some stuff that's gonna it's gonna blow you away, bro. You know.
And for those of you who are experiencing lag, and those of you who are experiencing some time delay, again.
Oh my God! Please stop.
Who, me?
Salted caramel glazed brownies.
I don't need it.
I just want it.
He doesn't need it. But no, for those of you who are experiencing lag, because I'm watching, we're definitely dropping some frames and stuff. There's a lot happening. We're working on. We're working on it. So if you're experiencing lagging and frame dropping, it's not your Wi-Fi. It's probably my Wi-Fi.
Even though we pay for the best Wi-Fi that they offer,
but it's Xfinity, so they suck.
So,
but I think next time I'm gonna get a hard wire and.
Yeah, I mean the
router's behind
the illusion.
Yeah, behind our little soundproof thing. You know how I made this, guys? I just want to talk about this for a second. I'm so proud of this. I ordered.
Why are you teasing me,
blocks,
Amber?
Right, the foam blocks, and this is actually a room divider that I adjusted and I took in flips, and now it's a room divider that I just glued a bunch of foam to. But it looks so good.
It does, and it works effectively.
It does.
But do you see that comment? That one right there?
It's so good.
Temptation. I don't need that. Why are you teasing me? I haven't even met you in real life yet. You're just like Amanda. You both torment me. Watch her. I know my luck. there's one of two things that's going to happen.
Yep.
She either tuned out just long enough to miss me say that, so it's all good.
Or
She's like, this is the moment where she's paying the most attention. And she heard me say that, and she's like, oh, I torment you. You better prepare for the storm, bitch, because it's coming.
you better hold on. We're coming.
So it's going to go one way or the other.
One of two ways. Yeah, most definitely.
I thought the mechanic comment was a new comment. I was like, wow.
No. We're watching all
See?
the chat.
Oh, God, I was right.
I'll kill you.
She was here. She heard it.
AJ, I'll hold him down for you. Hey. Put the glasses up. Not like that.
Sisters Unite.
Oh, no.
This is our podcast?
Excuse me?
Can you...
Hey, mods, could you banhammer
we
them?
We literally don't have one right
We
now.
don't have mods.
Yeah, you guys are free to do and say as you please at the particular.
So if you guys are going to be here and you are going to be heavy supporters of the podcast, you're going to be here every Wednesday and Saturday, sometimes Sunday.
We'll probably know ahead of time for the Sundays.
Yeah, we would.
We might just do it spontaneously.
Yeah, but we would love to have the people who are, heavily involved in the podcast and who watch the podcast on a regular basis, if you can. We'd love to have you guys on as mods.
Do our work for us.
Yeah, do our work for us.
Please.
Like I said, we're gonna have a new technical director coming on in the next couple weeks.
I really wish. Dang it! I hate that there's nobody behind that camera, so I can't just pop zoom and go, please, and then pop zoom out.
Jordan, welcome.
Jordino.
Wonder Twins powers activate.
Kari, bro, I know I called you a girl 3 or 4 times, but I need you to stop helping. This is our podcast. This is our podcast.
Well, you know what they say, calm seas never made the best captain. Our friend Lithium Ember says it the best. Calm seas.
I've never claimed to be the best captain.
Well,
I am.
You pretty suck right now. Follow.
Remember the heroin jokes we were making earlier?
Yeah, I remember those. Shelby, welcome.
Our roommate in the window. He's gone now. He looks like he's been doing heroin.
Honestly, no one does.
I'll glance over and see his hair just all wild out. He's got headphones over one ear. And I look over, and I wasn't looking at him previously, but he's just already looking at me, flipping me off. See? And it just wigs me out. Hello, Shelby.
Shelby Wade, thank you for joining. I know. Also, just a hello, dog. Hi, babe.
We got too many animals in this house.
There's only 3. There's only, you know what? There's only 4 animals. We got my dog, your dog, his ferret, and him.
And then we got another dog.
Coming. Yeah, we got another dog.
We got another dog coming, right? Whoa. Spin.
That's why you shouldn't do that.
I got a head spin.
For those of you
I might die.
that have not been in the podcast before, for those of you who are just now tuning in because we're just now sharing it, this is like a PG-13 to R podcast, depending on the night.
You know what the fuck? It's water.
It's dirty water.
It's all just water.
But no, we are of legal age, and we do talk about things that may have some strong adult language in it. So if that's not your cup of tea, well, it's a good thing we don't serve tea here. We serve cocktails. So adios.
That's particularly my fault. I have a dirty mouth.
Yeah, you do. But it's okay. I love you anyway.
And I have a taste for alcoholic things.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's fair. I mean, I do too. I like alcohol.
It's good stuff. I mean, in moderation. We're not condoning alcoholism.
Yeah, no. Don't be an alcoholic, but we are saying that enjoy responsibly. Right?
I work at a rehabilitation clinic. Thank you.
Actually, yeah. So
Before you talk about my heroin addiction anymore, I'll have you know.
Hey, Tim. Just stop talking about the heroin.
Leave it.
Just leave the heroin
I
alone.
love how this could have been anything.
Yeah.
You just brought it toward.
Yeah, I just brought it to your face. You're like, blah, blah.
You brought it toward the snippers, and I just instinctively was like, kill it. Take it down, no matter what it is.
It don't matter.
It could be a living, breathing creature. It's dead now. It belongs to you.
It's a little mouth. It's just a little mouthy.
Chewy.
Yeah, a little chewy. What do we got? But yeah. So for those of you who, again, just joining, this is pretty adulting content most of the time.
Always, every time.
Always, pretty much, yeah. It's great.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was a crispy in there.
Yeah, crispy. It was good.
Oh man. I kind of hate that we stormed through the conspiracy theory conversation.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we really...
I was really into it.
I mean, that's just it. We can go back.
No, I mean...
No drugs. No, we're not doing drugs. We don't condone drug usage. We don't... Drugs are bad.
We don't particular the drugs.
No, we don't do drugs.
Every week or so, we'll have a nice drink while we do this.
Yeah. But other than that, it's consumed in moderation.
Yeah.
Except for the drugs, we don't consume those.
Just because we live like alcoholics don't mean we are alcoholics, okay? it's a lifestyle, not a lifestyle. Brianna. Or is it Brianna?
Brianna.
Brianna. I said it right the first
You did.
time.
That's my sister. Oh, gee. My chair's still broken.
Is that the one I...
Yeah, that's the one you smashed. Okay, so let's tell the story. Story time. All right, so...
No, I'm not ashamed.
A few weeks ago, we had a podcast.
It wasn't even on a podcast night.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was podcast night. It was Saturday, I believe, because we had Josh over. It was his 21st birthday, like a few days ago. So he came over. You remember? It was the one we were talking about. It.
God,
The It movie. It was the It
part
podcast,
two,
right? Casual line of blow here and there. No, Kari, you cannot interest me in a line of cocaine.
What have I done?
I don't know what you've done, Tim. But you remember Josh? He was on like a couple weeks ago when we did the It podcast. We talked about It Chapter 2. It was his birthday, and we had a lot of fun. We had fun on that podcast,
dope.
and then that night, we all got pretty wasted.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie, we
was...
had a good time, but we did mix clear and dark liquors, and that's something you never do that because it never ends well.
We got sloppy, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. It got so bad.
I remember the moment. We were listening about Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, we were listening to Bohemian Rhapsody, and it gets to the point
where he's like, "For me,"
and he picks the chair up and he throws it into the ground and he breaks the wheel.
It exploded.
It literally, like 4 or 5 different pieces just flew across the room.
I remember the funniest part was so the chair exploded and the wheel shot off into a random direction.
Oh, that was a Friday night. No. Okay.
And I watched the wheel shoot past. Hey, can you please? I watched the wheel shoot off and it shot past the birthday boy's head. And he was so plastered, it took him like 4 to 6 seconds to realize, hey, something almost incinerated my face. So it goes, shoom, and then a silence. And then he swings for it. He's like, whoa, something just hit me. And I was like, just enjoy the song. Let it be. Let it ride.
Just enjoy the song. So, yeah, so that's why my chair is broken. That's why if I ever just go in the middle of the podcast, it's because I'm sitting in a broken chair. I live right next to a Dirt Cheap. I'm going to go find a new chair here in a few weeks.
Or I can go grab some free ones whenever they give out more free ones.
Well, yeah, but see, you did that last time, and then Noah sat in it and broke it.
It exploded.
So far, my chairs, both of my chairs are the only ones that have been broken.
Yeah, we have great synergy, but we just don't hold up chairs very well.
No, my chair, no. Not just our chairs don't hold up well. Everyone else's chairs, still fine. Mine, broken.
One of the leather bits on one of my armrests that are totally customizable, it's messed up.
Oh no, your poor leather. Both of my wheels are gone.
Know.
I don't have a wheel on this one, then I have a missing wheel and a broken leg on the other one.
So you're not the only one who's having a rough time right now.
Not the only one.
My rubber padding that keeps my arms comfortable is scratched up. So maybe you can chill out.
Maybe you're not the only one.
Ow! My toe.
Oh, did I run over your toe?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. It just reminds me of my...
See, I told you. Yeah, no, you're right. It was a Friday night.
Told me what? Wait, was it on a Friday?
Yeah, I think it was on a Friday
Did she prove
night.
it? How did she prove it?
Oh, yeah. Also, this table that we're podcasting on...
It exploded.
It's broken a couple times. So
we weren't drunk for that. That was
totally just an accident, all right? We weren't drunk for that one. That one was just... We just broke the table. Okay, so our friend Noah, our roommate Noah, he bought some waters. In fact, they're sitting over here in the background. You can't see him because we got the wall.
Wait,
up.
can I intercept real quick? My
Yeah.
girlfriend is a champ. She's got this podcast open on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
Wow.
Full capital.
Full support. Look at that.
Best butt in town, ladies and gentlemen.
Best bud.
Wait, her sister's in the... Hey, I respect your sister with every fiber of my being. Just so you know. But I'm entitled... After 3 years, I'm entitled to make dumb jokes. Plus, it's a compliment. It's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's said with respect.
Yeah.
She's the
Now,
best in town.
don't get me-
Anyway, back to... We've strayed too far.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that your girlfriend has a nice butt because that's not my place.
Fair.
I'm going to let you handle that.
You could just respect my statement.
I respect your statement.
Got it. That's
don't-
all I needed.
There you go.
It's the only approval I need. Any other approval would be like, hey, man,
But hey,
I don't really like that much.
why are you saying that? That's not okay. No, so he bought waters. He bought like these big. They're not just regular waters. They're 45 packs. Or is it 40? Yeah, no, 45 packs of water. Right, bottled water. They'll touch the fucking table. If you want a cookie, you can have a cookie. That's our other roommate, Tim. He's stealing cookies. But he bought these giant cases of water.
Oh, that's loud.
And then he stuck them in the middle of the table, right where the leaves are, right where there's no support underneath, right? It's just metal bars with a little bit of support.
Fucking
Great.
leaves.
So he puts the things in the middle of the table, and then Tim, our roommate, not this Tim, our
No
other
name.
Tim,
Little guy. Littler one.
Tiny Tim, we call him Tiny Tim because he's like, like 5'4" or something like that, 5'6",
Okay.
something like that.
5'6"? Okay.
5'6". But then he, hello? Sorry,
I was just saying.
I'm getting notifications from
What
Facebook.
keeps blooping?
No, I
bro?
got Facebook notifications. So he comes in and he just literally just puts his hand on the table, just leans on it ever so slightly, and the entire thing just collapses. Just boom.
My favorite part, you know how old people fall in slow motion? Like, if they were young and spry, they could have saved themselves. But they're like, oh! They fall in slow motion. He fell in slow motion as a 20-something-year-old man. So for me, that was hilarious. I didn't register the fact that the table was in due process of exploding. I was just like, hey, that shit's hilarious. He's falling like an 87-year-old grandpa. That's great. I hope he doesn't break a hip. Then he gets up and he's like, what? And I was like, oh shit, the table's broken too. That's bad.
That was bad news because this isn't even my table. This is my girlfriend's table.
Shout outs to Sarah's broken table.
Shout out to Sarah. She's letting us borrow her table, and we've broken it. It broke before the podcast tonight. We actually have another table underneath the table.
We have a barrier
with
table.
with my nice leather bound notebook, like
Hell yeah.
wedged in between there, propping it up, making sure that it doesn't collapse again.
So at any moment this could go south. Just know if it does.
If it does,
While he clambers for hundreds of dollars worth of equipment.
no, thousands of dollars worth of equipment. All right, this laptop, $3,000 alone.
So while that happens, I'll try to maintain the show, but there's a lot happening. Plus there's a plate of cookies.
And the cookies are the most important part.
Yeah.
Laptops.
That's
are
$8,000 worth of cookies right there.
That's not $8,000.
So it's important to save those.
Yeah. They're very important. All of those things.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're well. Yes, thank you, Sarah. But yeah, so that's pretty much just the gist of everything, man. That's basically. All right,
I
so
love this backlighting, man.
Yeah.
Like it makes Vapor just look really good.
Yeah.
You don't have your vape.
I'm
I'm alone in this.
I don't.
No one here beside me.
No one here beside you. Beside you, my friend.
It's about that time. You guys
It
have any
is.
wrap-up questions? I'll give you guys a little bit to ask some wrap-up questions if you want to talk about anything else in particular.
Yeah,
before we leave.
We got a couple minutes. It's 11 o'clock, but we got a couple minutes for y'all to wrap up and say goodbye if you want. Because,
Hold on, let me back out and open up again. I got to meet some people. Kari, sorry for calling you a girl multiple times. Nice to meet you. Not AJ. AJ, it was nice to meet you. I haven't touched your butt, so I can't call you AJ. So what was his name?
Anthony James.
Anthony, nice to meet you. Amber, nice to talk to you vicariously through a podcast. So yeah, that's nice. Where are we on the new Pokemon? Oh, me and the heroin addict roommate that kept throwing us off our game.
He's not a heroin addict. I just want a disclaimer.
He's buying the combo pack of Sword and Shield. He's going to play Sword, I'm going to play Shield. And we are going to do a playthrough of it on his channel and television. So if you want to see me beat his ass with some Pokemon, Tune into it.
Yeah,
when it gets-
I think we're gonna have him on as a guest next week,
Yeah, sure. I mean,
something like that.
we'll have him on next week or something. We can talk about nerdy stuff like video games and
Yeah.
etc.
So I'm not gonna be much of a contribution in that area because again, I don't really play a lot of video games.
I does.
My knowledge of video games comes from watching other people play video games. So take my words and opinions with a grain of salt.
We'll be sure to talk about like Smash Bros or something.
Oh, Smash I can talk about. I'm terrible at it. I'm not very good.
What a good! It's so fun though.
But it's fun, and I'm learning. That's the thing. Every time I play, I'm getting better. So, later, loser. Bye, sis. That's my sister.
Bye, Brianna.
But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Context Cocktail. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys
Wait,
Saturday.
whoa! Before you leave, hold on.
Oh,
I
what
got
do
a
you
sign out song.
Oh, you got a
Don't-
sign out
yeah,
song?
we can't. What you keep them entertained for like 30 seconds.
All right. So, basically, what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about the shape of this cookie. I mean, what do you want me to talk about, Tim?
Anything. I need like just a little bit. I need 15 seconds for this ad to get done playing.
15 seconds, or we
I
can
need
just
50.
log in with my.
No way. It's almost over.
Oh,
I
it's too late.
have 8 seconds.
Oh, 8 seconds. All right.
I have
So,
8 seconds.
but yeah. So
I'm so excited to
I
end the
honestly-
show this way.
are we even following the YouTube chat? We are not really following the YouTube chat. Also, by the way, we are the YouTube channel. We're still working on it. We're still kind of growing it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, because she's been on the YouTube chat too. She pulled that up whenever I had OBS on top of everything.
MVP, dude.
Yeah, MVP. Your girlfriend is pretty.
She's so supportive of my ambitions.
You are creased. Yep.
But I got a good. Here's our sign out, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck you, bitch.
God,
You
God.
broke my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Context Cocktail. My name is Garrett Stone.
Tearing us apart.
This
Fuck
is
you, dog.
This is Tim Hopkins,
Comes home.
and we will see you guys
You bitch.
in the next one.
You wind